We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation.
Salutations, Foundational family. You already know what this is. Chino Rizal. And as you well know, a few days ago we had a debate between Donald J. Trump and the Hindu heifer, aka the dingbat of India, Kamala Harris. Now, if you watched the debate, it was pretty clear that the moderators were biased against Donald J. Trump and were clearly on the side of the dingbat of India, Kamala Harris. As I said before, and even after all that, Donald Trump still smoked Kamala Harris like a Cuban cigar, nigga. Puff, puff. Now, usually Kamala Harris sounds like a drunk dingbat, but I guess she didn't have no sips that night. She sounded like a sober dingbat that night. All Kamala Harris did was lie and deflect throughout the whole debate, while Donald J. spoke facts and real statistics. Now, if you notice, Donald Trump told the truth about how these Democrats are letting illegal, not just illegals, criminals in over the southern border and are wreaking havoc throughout various cities in the United States of America. We all know what's going on in Colorado with the Venezuelan gangs. And we all know what's going on in New York City with the same group of people. Now, Kamala Harris, just like all these other black Democratic shills, played the fear-mongering game. She opened up talking about some damn Project 2025, which Donald Trump has literally nothing to do with. Trying to scare all the slow people when all us intelligent people know the truth. First of all, there is nothing in Project 2025 that black Americans haven't been through already in the United States of America. Nothing. They're gonna give immunity to police. Idiots. Since when the police haven't had immunity in the United States of America as far as black people are concerned? We all know about the lynchings in the Deep South when the damn sheriff, who's the damn grandmaster of the KKK, got together with the townspeople and lynched black people in broad daylight at a damn cookout with children present, and nobody went to jail. That's the definition of a police immunity. So don't tell us about no damn Project 2025. Another thing Donald Trump told the truth about how these Haitian immigrants are coming to cities in the United States eating people's pets, specifically cats. And Kamala Harris lied about it. We know they're eating cats because we have the videos, and I posted some of them on Twitter. I will post this on YouTube. I will post those videos of Haitians eating cats, murdering cats on YouTube, but YouTube is so damn pussy and anti-free speech that I can't do it or they'll flag my video. Donald Trump stated that the nation is in decline, which is a fact. Ever since that old geezer and the Democrats took office in 2020. That is a fact. The majority of the United States citizens say the exact same thing. That the nation is in decline ever since that old geezer and the Democrats took the White House in 2020 and they opened the southern border wide open, letting third world criminals in, messing up the economy, giving all our taxpayer money, housing, feeding these illegal immigrants, basically giving them immunity, because every time they commit a crime, they get released without bail. And even after all that, these slow-ass black Democratic shills, all they gonna say is, why you going against a black woman? She's not black. And if you notice, when the subject of her race came up, as far as Donald Trump saying that she never identified as black until recently, When the camera switched to Kamala Harris, oh yeah, nigga, I was paying attention, nigga. Oh yeah, nigga, I was taking tabs, nigga. She started looking around, blinking fast, and stuttering. Go back and watch the tape. It's the same thing she did in her previous interview a few weeks ago when the subject of her being black came up. She started looking down, blinking fast, and stuttering. And in this last debate, she started stuttering when the subject of her race came up. Then she started deflecting and accusing Donald Trump of being a racist. And if you notice, just like in her previous interview, she declined to say she was black. Oh, all black Americans around the world was watching intently, and she wouldn't do it. What you got to say now, black Democratic shills? We was waiting for her to say she was black, and she wouldn't do it because she's not. Hello? Collard greens in the bathtub, my ass. Throughout the whole debate, Kamala Harris was getting alley-hoops from those biased-ass moderators. One of which is the female, is from the same sorority as Kamala Harris. What a coinky dink. And there's rumors all over Twitter that Kamala Harris earrings were really microphones and she was being fed information of what to say from someone else while she was doing the speech. And if you go back and watch that debate, whenever Donald Trump was talking, Kamala Harris is writing down something in her notes like somebody was talking to her in her ear as Donald Trump was talking. There's no way you can tell me that this woman is fit to be the president of the United States of America when she needs training wheels. She needs help. She needs help and needs to be coached like a little child all throughout this process, and y'all think she's fit to be United States president. Kill that noise. She needed help from those biased-ass moderators. Her earrings was some damn 007 go-go gadget earrings that were really microphones, and she was being fed what to say from someone in the back through her bionic-ass earrings. Donald Trump didn't need any help. Donald Trump was basically freestyling throughout the whole debate with no help. And you trying to tell me that she's more fit to be president of the United States, which is a corporation? Let's be real about that. Then Donald Trump, who is an expert in running corporations. Do the math. These Democrats are some sick, perverted weirdos. These are the same people, specifically Kamala Harris, who wants to murder babies and give migrant inmates sex changes with your tax money. It's like this. If you support Kamala Harris, you are supporting Satan. Now, I'm not saying Donald Trump is perfect. I'm not even saying Donald Trump is not racist. But the thing Donald Trump will do, and we know this for a fact, is mass deport those illegals. Make your choice.
Trump.
And why?
Because Trump is real. He's not a gimmick. He tells you straight like it is. He's not a liar. I feel like you're going to get the Trump that you got from the 90s. He's going to say whatever he wants to say. You know what I mean? Versus saying what we want to hear. That's why.
And a lot of people say, because you're black, you're a woman, people will say, well, I'm black, I'm a woman, so of course I'm voting for Harris. What do you say to that about that?
She's not a black woman. She doesn't identify as a black woman until it's time to get our vote.
What do you think she is?
I think she's... woo! I think that she's a fraud. Yeah, she's a culture vulture. Step down. She doesn't belong. And if Biden didn't have the health issues, she wouldn't even be where she's at.
Because no one voted for her, she just became it.
Yeah, she didn't earn it.
I'm finding out this morning that one of the moderators, the lady that was up there, is actually Kamala's sorority sister. So you have the sorority sister, and then you have her best friend that is one of the execs. So now we know why there was a 3-on-1 debate. So we know that it was a biased debate. No questions asked. So you're celebrating for nothing because she never did get to her policy. She never answered any questions. They never fact-checked her on anything. I want to bring something else to your attention, because a lot of people are distorted in knowing what a real leader is. See, Trump is a real leader. A real leader is not perfect by any means. For my Christians out there, you know David in the Bible wasn't perfect. You know Paul wasn't perfect. Noah wasn't perfect. Solomon wasn't perfect. Abraham wasn't perfect. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. King Cyrus. None of those leaders were perfect, but nonetheless, they were leaders. See, a leader shows up. They don't hide from the people. She's saying that she's a part of the people. Then where were you for 3.5 years? You didn't show up. You didn't show up for the families that was in Afghanistan. You didn't show up. All you did was hid behind the keyboard all weekend and talk about the real leader that showed up. You didn't show up to the border. Trump went to the border, even though he wasn't president. He showed up to the border. And for all you black people out there, she didn't even show up to the NABJ. Trump showed up to the NABJ. You know, so the only leader that's perfect was Jesus Christ. But even back then, in his day, they would have called him an imperfect leader because he didn't concede to their itching of ears and what they wanted to do. He wasn't all about optics. All he was about his father's business, standing on the truth. That's what Jesus was about. He's the only perfect leader. But you know, Satan, they manipulate you with flattery. That's what Satan does. He makes you, they manipulate, they polish themselves up to deceive you. See, Satan is the father of lies. Jesus is the conveyor of truth. And that's what we need during this time. It's time to rise up and speak out against the evil of the atrocities of this party. The manipulation, the gaslighting, it has to stop. And black people, y'all are sitting up here and y'all supporting this stuff. And this woman said that she wasn't doing nothing for black folks. She was locking up black men in jail left and right. And y'all still want to back her. So she's saying that it's time for a change. She is completely right. I 100% agree. It's time for a change, and it's time to get your administration, fire her administration, and move in Trump into the White House.
Just watched was a woman who's been in power for decades. California, in the Senate, as San Francisco DA. And what she did was tell you things she's going to do that she has never done while in any other office that you've elected her into. If you're black in this country and you are sitting down right now thinking, I'm going to vote for this woman because she's going to bring change, then unfortunately, I feel really odd saying this, but you deserve everything Democrats have been doing to the black community for decades. Democrats took a community that was oppressed under Jim Crow, yet thriving, and turned it into a cesspool of poverty and degeneracy. They infiltrated black culture, and they are now replacing you with illegals from third world countries. This is the point that you need to get from this debate. They are replacing you with millions of illegals. And if you don't understand that, then unfortunately you kind of deserve everything Democrats are doing. Please understand, these Democrats are going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. They're every 4 years, they'll come out of nowhere. You know, there's going to be some black guy that gets arrested by the cops. We just had that happen with Tyreek Hill, and the media is going to blow it out of proportions, and they're going to say, if you vote Republican, this is going to happen to black men. You're going to be lynched. When Trump was in power for 4 years, all black America received was a boost in an economy. They got a lot more money. Their salaries went up. That's all that happened. He didn't take your rights away. He didn't re-implement slavery. In fact, he specifically created plans to bring growth to the black community. So please vote accordingly.
Hey, man. Kamala Harris is the type of motherfucker that'll spit in your face and tell you it's raining. Kamala Harris lied the whole motherfucking night. She ain't said nothing about no goddamn policies, nothing about what she gonna do to change this motherfucking economy and get this shit back up and running. She ain't said nothing about none of that shit. I'm gonna tell you what she did though. She race baited all night. She tried to bring up some racial shit, thinking, hey, that's gonna win the black folks over if I say that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got an earpiece in your ear, motherfuckers telling you what the fuck to say. You dig what I'm saying? And then all these goddamn news analysts, what they say? She was very presidential last night. She was very presidential last night because all of that shit was scripted. It was rehearsed. That's why they had these extra rules in there and a limited amount of time to talk. You dig what I'm saying? So when Trump talking, they on the other side of her earpiece. Well, you should bring up the race. Yeah, it's time to do that. Bring up his felonies. Yeah, do that. Come on, man. That whole motherfucking shit was a shit show, bro. You dig what I'm saying? It was Trump against 3 motherfuckers last night, and he held his own. Everything that motherfucker say, they try to make it a lie. When he spoke about the immigrants and whatever the fuck in the park eating duck heads and shit, he wasn't lying. We seen the community leader get up and say the shit. They out here walking around chopping heads off the ducks and eating the motherfuckers, bro. You dig what I'm saying? They over here bringing goddamn gangs and all this kind of shit over here. Like, we seeing the shit on the news, but when Trump said it, it's a lie, though. I'm just saying, bro. That whole debate was a shit show last night, man. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Imhoff is full of shit. And like I say, bro, she'll spit in your face and tell you it's motherfucking raining, and you gonna believe it. Anything they want to do, I don't understand. Like, y'all not seeing this shit? Y'all don't see how fake she is? Huh? Alright, but y'all go ahead and do what you want to do. You want to go down there and vote for Kamala, go ahead and do your thing. You get what I'm saying? But she ain't going to win. She ain't going to win. She ain't going to win. You get what I'm saying? Trump 2024, man.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Channel Raw TV Bay.